Welcome to the Business Cloud Essentials videos. Today we'll be looking at sales and purchase orders. New sales orders can be generated by clicking sales orders on the left. Alternatively, if you want to convert an existing quote into a sales order, simply click on the cog and confirm as order. This will pull the information from the sales quote into the sales order. As you can see, the details are very similar to that of the quote. Additionally now, we can see the credit limit and also the current balance. We can add a description and also the customer's reference. We could also add our reference to it as well. Let's take a look at the order details. Again, these are exactly the same as what was presented in the quote, and we also have an option here to create purchase orders and works orders from this order. If this option is left unchecked, then a sales order will be saved in the normal way. If goods and services are available, these can then be picked, delivered and invoiced. In this instance, we want to check the box. This will allow purchase orders to be created automatically from the sales order. Let's save the sales order down and move to the next step. Let's hit save and send. Ordinarily, we would expect to see a copy of the sales order ready to be printed or emailed. In this instance, we check the box to allow purchase orders to be automatically created. Let's take a look at these now. As you can see, supplier information has already been populated for both lines. These are the preferred suppliers on the stock records. We also supplied a supplier price. We can, if we wish, change supplier. We can also add a supplier stock reference. I'm now happy with the details, so let's create the orders. This now takes us to the sales order acknowledgement screen, which we can email and print as before. Let's go back to our sales order list. As you can see at the bottom of the list, we have a new sales order number 52. Under the purchase order column, we now have two new purchase orders which are directly linked to this sales order. As you can see from the colour scheme, these are both showing as red and green. Red POs show where goods haven't been completed or delivered yet. Green ones indicate that they have. This then allows the user to go forward and then pick, deliver and invoice the sales order. So let's take a look at one of the purchase orders. Just simply click on the number and it will give you an overview of what that is. As you can see, we have the supplier name at the top, an exchange rate and currency, also what sales order it's attached to, and a summary of the items that are being purchased. We can also attach notes and files where necessary. Okay, let's edit the order. We can now start to add additional information such as descriptions and supplier references. We can still add new lines to this particular order. Again, we're able to add notes from the document notes library. And we can also add a delivery address, just in the same way as we could through the sales order. We can simply now click the update and send button and send that PO off to the relevant person. Again, we can include the terms, print or email. Let's go back to the purchase order list. Here we can see the two new purchase orders that are linked directly to the sales order number 52. Okay, so the goods have been ordered. Now let's receipt some of those goods in. As you can see at the top, we've got a search bar and purchase order number 244 has been selected. If we scroll further down, we can enter our delivery note number and also other information for VAT and Intrastat purposes. We can now select the quantity that's been delivered. In this instance, the item has a serial number. So let's add a serial number, and if required, an expiry date. We can also create back orders for outstanding items, and we can also accept over deliveries. Also, larger delivery notes can be populated from a CSV file. Let's click submit. We can also attach the delivery note to the goods received note. Search for supplier, click on the goods received note, and simply upload a file and attach it. Again, the goods received note also shows us what's been delivered and also the effect on the nominal. As you can see, these goods have gone to the goods received not invoiced account. Okay, let's go back to the sales order list. As we can see, both purchase orders have now gone green. This tells us that the goods and the services have been delivered. It also means they're now available to pick. The circular tabletop also requires a serial number, and this allows us to select the one from earlier. Simply click the confirm button, and as we can see, we've now got picking lists for both the store and also an office copy. Again, let's go back to the sales order list. Let's deliver and invoice those items. Again, below shows us an analysis of what's being sold, and we have the ability to update the delivery quantities. If this order is only being partially dispatched, we can use the back order tick boxes to ensure the rest of the order is delivered. We can also select lines not to be dispatched, and we can also unpick those items as well. Let's click confirm. We can now see a preview of the invoice, and we can also preview the delivery notes. As you can see, one is for a customer copy and the other accompanies the driver, which then needs signature and returning to the office. This concludes our sales and purchase order video. Please come back for more Business Cloud Essentials videos.